Hello, 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 hello. Okay, I don't know if I'm live or not. Me and the computer are don't seem to be in sync. So if I'm going live and if somebody's out there, how about y'all let me know that? That would make my life so much better. I don't think I am though. I don't quite know what to do because I hit all the buttons. And it says I'm live, but I don't know that I am. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh, yes, okay, phew, thank goodness. I tried to get, hello Tootie. I tried to get on Wednesday night. My hair is sticking up. I tried to get on Wednesday night, and there was a server down or something. I couldn't get on at all. I worked and worked and worked, and finally I got a hold of White Wabbit, and she come in, and she worked and worked and worked and worked and worked, and I thought, okay, this is not good. So it wasn't on my end, it was on the server's end. So I'm thrilled to death that I'm actually live today because I thought, okay, usually when I pull it up on my phone, it'll show like a red dot or a different dot, but it's not showing that today, so I don't know. Anyway, I'm just thrilled that I am live, and we'll get started. Y'all, I forgot to turn my light on. That might help matters a little bit. Okay. Oh, you can see me now. Hey, 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 hey. Y'all, I'm telling you, my people call online life and IRL in real life, but my IRL or my in-person life has taken over for the last few weeks. I had to take a couple 3 weeks off because I had some traveling and I had a family get together and stuff like that. So my in-person life took over for a while, and I just couldn't get on and stream. So I tried. I didn't try on Monday. I didn't feel like it. I was really tired. I traveled, and so when I tried on Wednesday to play Words on Stream, wouldn't work. So I hit the social media and posted out that it just wouldn't work. So there we are. Today's June the 13th. Next week is Father's Day, so today and next Sunday, of course, will be Father's Day stuff. We are going to do some songs geared toward Dad, and we are going to do a couple of crafts geared toward Dad, and I have a really cute story geared toward Dad. So let me get my stuff over here, and I moved everything around when when Laura came to visit, and so I don't have all my ducks back in a row. I've got, I had my camera in a different place, so I don't have all my ducks in a row. So let me show you what we're going to do today, and I'll tell you what we'll need. You're going to need the essential things. You're going to need, of course, pencil, scissors, glue, but you're going to need cardstock and construction paper, and googly eyes, and a popsicle stick. Now, I said the jumbo ones, the big ones, not the little ones. Now, if you only have the little ones, it'll work. It'll work with these little ones. But the big one makes it a whole lot better. And I'll show you what we're doing in just a minute. But I had a couple ideas I was going to tell you about. Now, I was hoping to find these brown ones so I could paint it whatever color I wanted. Use markers and paint it whatever color I wanted. Couldn't find anything but the colored ones. So it'll work. If you've got colored ones, they'll work. So let me show you what we're working on this week. We've got two little crafts, and neither one of them are very hard. So that's the reason I figured we could do two this week. So let me put this on. Y'all, it's like I've started over. I took 3 weeks off, and now I'm trying to remember where all the buttons are. There we are. Yay! Okay, we're going to make a super dad out of our popsicle stick. As you can see, it takes a popsicle stick. We make him a cape out of construction paper or cardstock. The little rectangle is the face with the googly eyes, and then just draw the mouth on and put SD for Super Dad. So that's really cute. Now, my cape and face is actually red, but in this light it looks orange. But it's actually red. But we're going to make Super Dad. And then we're going to make a card. Thumbs up for the best dad. And this is real simple, guys. You could also go on Pinterest. They have a template if you'd like to print it out that says thumbs up for the best dad, then you just trace the hand and put on there. But you can write it on there if you want to. But all this is white cardstock folded in half. And then on the inside you can write whatever message you want. You could put a picture of your child, or your child could draw a picture in there. And then all you do is you trace the hand, fold the fingers over, and leave the thumb sticking up. Thumbs up for the best dad. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to do a Father's Day card and Super Dad, which I think is just too cute. That's a whole lot of fun. So that's what we're going to work on first. So let me turn this camera back off. And I'm not really expecting White Wabbit today. She called me earlier and helped me get set up. She's not feeling well. She's a little bit under the weather. And so I don't really expect her in today. She may be listening, but I don't expect her in. I thought they were really cute. The Super Dad thing I thought was adorable. I had a lot of, Mother's Day has bukus of crafts. I had a bit of an issue finding things I wanted to do for Father's Day because a lot of it required a template. And while I could put a template on the Discord, and I didn't hit Discord up either, guys. I am such a bad streamer. Hang on. Let me tell everybody that I'm live on Discord. I forgot to do it. I'm a terrible streamer, you guys. I forget to do the things you're supposed to do. Give me 1 second. I depend too much on White Wabbit and Catastica because they do a lot of this stuff for me. But with her not feeling well, I told her not to worry about it. I could probably manage. And I have Paps and all, and Dr. Nick both are. There we go. There, I sent it out. Hello, Samus Moby. Hello, welcome. Jesus got a kitty. Hello, honey. Welcome in, you guys. Thank you for the host. Thank you for coming in. We are going to do a couple of crafts. We're going to sing some songs, and I showed the crafts once. Let me show them again real quick so make sure that everybody's seeing what we're going to do. And then we'll do a song before we get started. So let me pop my little camera back up. We're going to make Super Dad. Of course, you know, with next week being Father's Day, this week and next week will be Father's Day stuff. Super Dad, and then we're going to make a card for Dad. Thumbs up for the best dad. So that's what we're going to do. You're going to need construction paper, a popsicle stick, googly eyes, a marker, hello Pasp, scissors, and glue. I just said White Wabbit couldn't make it in, and I said, well, I have Paps and Dr. Nick, but I don't know if they're around. And that's okay too, but right there he showed up, Johnny on the spot. Hello, darling boy. I hope you are well. I have missed you guys so much. You just don't realize how much I have. I was telling everybody at the top, I don't know if y'all heard me, but my in-person life, everybody calls it the IRL life, my IRL life has taken over these past few weeks. Good. That's great. I'm going to do it all summer, even though attendance will probably be spotty because people will be traveling and all that, but I'm not going anywhere, y'all. So, you know, I might take the odd weekend and run down to check on my house and so on, but I'm not planning anything for a while. So, and you better take one last look at the mantle, at my beautiful flowers that we did for spring. Spring turned out so beautifully. I hate to take it down, but this week my friend's coming over and she and I are going to put up 4th of July. We're going to put up red, white, black, and white. Shoot, where'd I get that? Red, white, and blue. Y'all, I'm crazy today. Anyway, now I will say this. I normally say, well, there's a VOD. There won't be a VOD. Yeah, summer camp with Mama, absolutely. And we will do some sort of fun stuff every week. There will not be VODs after this week. I got the infamous letter from Twitch that says if you do covers that you cannot save your VODs, and my little songs of course are covers, even though I don't do music with it, it is a cover. So 8 months, thank you. So I'm going to, as soon as White Wabbit is able to help me, she's not well, she's struggling just a bit today, so hopefully one day this week. I have them all saved except of course today's, and I will go in and save it after she fussed at me because I didn't realize I was supposed to be saving VODs, so I didn't save half of what I had. But I did save a bunch the other night, and so we're going to have to go in and delete everything. I don't know if I have to delete my games. I don't think I do, even though there are times in the games that I kind of break out in song, but I never sing the whole song. I just sing bits and pieces of it. So thank you. I hope so too. She was feeling really rough this morning. She has intracranial hypertension, which means she has too much spinal fluid, and it makes her head hurt, makes her sick to her stomach, and she's just not well this morning. So anyway, she's going to help me upload to YouTube. So WabbitttsMom will have a YouTube channel now. I'm not like all the rest of these people who make this their life's work and try to get 1,000 YouTube followers so they can monetize on it. That's not what I want to do. I just want some place to put them so I don't lose them, and so that if people would like to go back and look at them, I can say, you know, I do have a YouTube channel. You can go watch it there. As soon as I get that set up. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate that. As soon as I can get that set up, then we'll announce that, of course, too. So let's get started. We're going to do Father's Day today. Maybe kind of a shorter stream as far as the Kids Corner, and I think if there's enough people around, we may try to do Words on Stream after. I feel pretty good today. It's not every week I can say that, but I feel pretty good today, so we may try to do that afterwards if we have enough people to hang around. Now, that being said, I said that I kind of feel like I'm starting over because it's been 3 weeks since I've done a kid stream, so it may take me a minute to remember the buttons, remember the flow, and all that stuff. Remember how I'm doing this, y'all. I do really try. Let me turn this phone down. I keep getting news notifications. They send me all these great stories to read. Anyway, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to sing a song, and of course I told you all this is geared for Father's Day. And you know, I was thinking about this morning. Sometimes Mother's Day and Father's Day are tough on us because, like myself, a lot of us, our mothers and fathers have gone on. And so sometimes those days are tough for us. And then sometimes, for me, I guess I'm an old broad and I've lived a long time. It's not so tough anymore. I remember the good times and the funny memories and so on. And then I think about the people who don't have a good relationship with their parents. And I know that I'm not so naive. Now, mind you, I am naive. I lived a sheltered life. But I'm not so naive that I don't know that, you know, people sometimes have relationships that are conflicting with their parents. They don't get along, or their parents don't approve of whatever they're doing, or this, that, and the other. There's all sorts of things that can cause a conflict in a parent-child relationship. And so sometimes Mother's Day and Father's Day are hard for people on that account. And I hope that's that my being here is, how do I phrase this, a balm for maybe those hurt feelings, that you can spend this hour with me celebrating fathers. If your relationship with your father's not great, try to think how you would like it to be, or try to hold on to some good memory. My son said to me one day, he said something and I replied back, and he said, "Mom, you always see the good in everybody." And I said, "Well, honey, that's just the way that I choose to live life. You can go around looking at the glass as half empty, or you can go around looking at the glass as half full. And I would rather look at it in an optimistic light, even though there's a lot of pessimists and pessimistic things that have happened in the world. I would rather choose to look on the other side." So that's just me. So I'm hoping that my being here, if you have a tough relationship, if that you are missing your dad, that my being here might be a good time for you this week. So this week and next week, of course, will be Father's Day, because Father's Day is next week. So we're going to sing "I Love My Daddy." Okay. This is by the Kiboomers. Y'all, I like their stuff. I use a lot of their songs because they're cute, they're catchy, and they're pretty easy to sing. So, and you know, there are mom, and as we talked about on Mother's Day, there are daddies out there who are doing daddy's job and mom's job too. There are single fathers who are raising their children and doing a darn good job of it. I miss mine. Well, you know, at least there's somewhere that you can hopefully still speak to them on a regular basis. I miss mine. I really do. I think about their lives and how they lived. And my dad, I think I'm a lot like my dad in his character, because my dad was a bit cut up. He loved to laugh about everything. He loved to make a joke about things. I'll never forget, they tell the story on him. He went to the dentist, and no, not the dentist, the eye doctor. And you know how the girl, they have to get right in your face to measure your glasses and so on. So this little girl was up measuring Daddy's face, and Daddy went, "Oh," like he was going to bite her, which I know is not funny, but it was. My dad was just a nut. He always had some funny something to say, some silly something to say. I feel like I get that part of my personality from him. So he was a big character. He really was. I love my daddy. I love my daddy. I love my daddy. Yes, I do. Here's a kiss and a hug for you. Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, I love you. I love my daddy, I love my daddy, I love my daddy, yes I do. Here's a kiss and a hug for you. Thank you, Daddy, for all you do. Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, I love you. Happy Father's Day, I love you. Oh, that was a start. That was our start of our Father's Day stuff. You guys know that I'm going to have to do the schmaltzy songs. Well, and and that's what I said, there are sometimes that, parents and kids don't see eye to eye. And I'm glad that you do get to at least text and keep up with them a little bit, Sometimes, sometimes we just have to bury our pride and our whatever and be the bigger person and say, I want this relationship and I'm willing to compromise to have it. And then sometimes you can't. Sometimes the not seeing eye to eye is such a big thing that you just can't. And I understand that. It's sad and it's a real thing. I'm sorry to say, it truly is. It just is. So, okay, let's tell you what. Let's do. Let's make our card first, and then we'll do the book and a couple more songs, and we'll make our super dad. So let's work on our card first. So I'm gonna turn the camera back on. Ta-da! Okay, thumbs up for the best dads. What we're gonna make today. So you're gonna need your white cardstock or construction paper, and I'm gonna use cardstock because I have it and it's stiffer, and I thought that it would make a better card than construction paper. And you're just going to fold it in half, try to line it up as best you can. I don't always manage to do it straight, but line it up and fold it in half. And you're going to turn it over and see I didn't get it completely straight. I got it kind of crooked, but that's okay. Now, so we're going to write across the top. Now, the example that I found on Pinterest had all the words thumbs up for the best dad. All the words were here, but I kind of lined it up here. And I think on the one I do today, I'm going to put thumbs up here for the best dad. I think I'm going to try to center it more rather than put it on the side. It's a matter of personal preference. You can put it where you want it, that sort of thing. Now, I tried this 2 different ways. I practiced this. I always make a practice one. And I practiced this yesterday. I did it first with a pencil, and then I went back over it with the marker. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to write it on there and hope I don't mess it up. And if I do, I got another piece of cardstock. If you are concerned about spacing or handwriting or whatever, and you want to do it with the pencil and then trace it over with the marker, you can do that. I will do one word that way so you can see what I'm talking about. So you take your pencil, and I'm going to try to kind of space it here. So I'm going to say, okay, so I wrote it with my pencil. And then I'm going to trace over with a marker, and then the rest I'm just going to write freehand because I do better seem like that way. So let's just trace over it so it's thumbs up. But if you're concerned with your spacing and your handwriting, you can always do it with the pencil first and then trace over it. And I don't have beautiful handwriting. I wish I did. That's something I did not learn. And then, okay, so thumbs up. See, my spacing's a little bit off still. I should have been this a little farther this way. But, okay, so thumbs up, and then I'm going to say, in a little bit smaller letters, for the, and then I'm going to say, best dad. Thumbs up for the best dad. And I don't have pretty handwriting, you guys. I just never have. That's just something I don't possess. I didn't learn to do that very well. Okay, so you can use any color you want to trace the hand. And I had a really hard time. My thumb does not, the example on Pinterest, the thumb went really far over like it was like hitchhiker thumb. My thumbs don't do that. So it just turns out however it turns out. I used blue because I thought it was pretty. The example was pink, but I thought that was kind of more for a lady than for a man. Of course, now some men like pink, and if your dad likes pink, all right, well and good. Purple, brown, black, orange, whatever color you want to use to trace your hand. And I'm going to use blue again. Need my pencil back. Now, I tried this way to save paper, and honestly I'm thinking this way would be better so that I'm not fighting the curve of the hand. And I'd kind of like that thumb to, but my thumb just does not know. My right hand does more, kind of sticks up better, but I'm right-handed, so tracing left-handed could be a problem. But I think I'll try it and see how we go with it. I always wanted to be left-handed. Let's be adventurous today, and I'll be left-handed. So let's see if I can trace left-handed. This is going to be the worst trace job anybody's ever done because I'm doing it left-handed. Okay. And then put the arm down that way. Well, it's lumpy, but it might work. Let's cut it out and see. And if we don't like it, we can always do another one. There. So I said what to do with my scissors. I lay everything out. I try to have everything laid out and ready for stream, but you know, that's... I have a very small hand, so it kind of approximates a child's hand. My hands are very small. And it really doesn't matter, I guess, how nice I cut out these fingers because we're just going to curl those over anyway. Come on. I'm out of practice, y'all. Although I have been scrapbooking. I'm making some scrapbooks of my sister's things. So I have been scrapbooking, so it's not like I haven't had scissors in my hand in the last little bit, because I have. All right, thumbs up. There we go. That's not too bad. Lay that over there. Ouch! I'm stepping on my. I've got too much cord here, y'all. Stepping on my cord. Okay. Now what we're going to do is we're going to say thumbs up for the best dad. See, here's the problem. My hand is too big for the paper. I've got it spread out too far, but let's see when I fold it over if it's going to matter. That will help when I fold it over. So let's do this first. Let's fold these fingers over first. Where's my glue? Hello, come here, glue. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. Where's it at? I'm going to get my notebook up here and lay it on here so that I don't get glue everywhere. I tend to be a little messy, so I try to protect my table. Now, honestly, you have to hold it for a second to get it to stick. And I guess you could tape it, or if you wanted to use the liquid glue, but I thought the liquid glue would be messy, so I didn't get it. I have some, but I didn't use it. I used this kind. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, my thumb is really sore right there, so old age stinks, I'm going to tell you. When you get older, you start having aches and pains, and I used to laugh at my sister because she said her thumb hurt. Well, now mine hurts right there really bad. So I know what she was talking about. Come on. Okay, get these fingers curled over. I'm trying not to crimp the curl there because I crimped it a little bit on the example. So try not to crimp it. I just wanted to roll over. There we go. I think we got that part done now. Okay, let's get this out of the way. Okay. Okay. So as you can see, it's going to hang off my card. So I'm going to cut my little arm part off a little bit, and my thumb is really long. Apparently you know what, I probably could, let's do this. Let's make that thumb just a little smaller. There we go. Okay, now we're still going to cut this off just a little bit because it doesn't want to seem to fit on the card. Okay, thumbs up for the best dad. And let's see. Okay, we can get it in right there. Put the thumb up between the word best and dad. It doesn't matter that these are sticking up because they're supposed to be there. Okay, so let's do that. Let's put that right there. So I think before I do that, where's my... You know, my mother used to say, was talking about your job causing you pain. Hang on one second, guys. Sorry, guys. There are some people, if I don't answer the phone, they worry about me, and I don't want to make people worry, so. All right, now, I'm going to take a piece of tape and put it in the middle and kind of secure it with the tape first, and then I'll put some glue on it. That way I know what I'm doing and I've got it in the right place and so on. Because I'm afraid if I don't put a piece of tape, I'll keep moving it around and it won't be where I need it to be. Okay. We'll just put a little glue on that, and we'll put some glue back here. And we'll just kind of roll that over and put some glue back here. Okay, put the lid back on my glue. We always take care of our tools because if we don't put the lid back on our glue, we won't have any. If we don't put our stuff where we can find it again, we won't have our stuff. And there we go. Thumbs up for the best dad. And then of course inside you just open it up. You could have, before you do the outside, you could draw on it. You have the child draw. You could put a picture of the child, you know. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I was janitor years ago at a school, and I would move heavy furniture and lift heavy boxes and stuff like that. And my mother said to me one time, she said, "You will pay for those things as you get older." And she was right. You pay for that as you get older. Let me offer you a little piece of unsolicited advice if you'd like it from an old mama. I will tell you something that I think is very beneficial, and that's a good chiropractor. I am very chiropractic friendly because the one that I go to keeps me walking pretty much. I'm way overdue to go back to the chiropractor. he can keep my spine and my hips in line and so on, and keeps my pain down as well. So I'm real big on going to the chiropractor. So there we are. Thumbs up for the best dad. And so here we go. The one I made, for example, and the one I made. You know what? I think I do like it all better over here, but my hand is so big. But with a child's hand, it wouldn't be quite so big. So, but there we go. There's our card for Father's Day. And then you can, write something mushy inside or put a picture inside or whatever. So there's the first craft. Okay, let me turn this back off for just a minute because we're going to do something else for a minute. Well, I try to pass on things that I know will help, but I do. My chiropractor is he's wonderful. He keeps me from falling apart, more or less. I'm going to actually try to get in this week. Yeah, what you have to do is when you're out of alignment, like I am right now, I'm sure, because I haven't been COVID, I didn't go for the longest time. I think I've only went twice during COVID, so I'm miserable. And I have bad knees, and so when you hobble around on bad knees, you throw your hips out. And so I have trouble with my hips going out anyway. So I will go see him, and then probably the same way I'll probably go back every week or every other week for a month or so. And then I'll get straight back out, and once a month we'll usually do it. So, I don't know where I was going with that. Anyway, so let's go ahead and we're going to do Hip Hop Father's Day Rock. My girls make fun of me because me trying to sing rap. I'm not a rapper. I'm not a rapper at all. And I'm not a hip hop person. But this is the cutest song, and so now. Oh, you're going to get to go see your parents? Paps, that's wonderful. I'm so glad. Is the world opened up for you all now? I know we, on the 11th. Oh, Paps, that's wonderful. On the 11th here in Kentucky, the mask mandate was lifted. Now, oh, good. Yeah, I know, Sam, that's... I know all about the back thing hurting, I really do. Of course, mine's not my ribs, mine's my lower back, so. Have to be masked in stores and public. Oh, yeah, I imagine that's miserable. Okay, here, I think maybe like public transportation, you probably need to wear a mask as well. I'm not sure. I know that they said like tight-knit places, I think like planes and buses and stuff, I think you still, and maybe doctors' offices, but I know restaurants and so on, you don't particularly have to anymore, because I've been in and out of restaurants this past 2 weeks. I've been to restaurants, I've been to Lowe's, I've been to Walmart, I've been to places like that, and you don't have to have a mask now if you're vaccinated. Here's my fear. Here's the old white-headed lady's fear, you guys, is that, okay, I walked in a couple of last week without one at all, so nothing was said. So it's easing up here. And I would wear a mask if I thought it was necessary. It's not that. I'm not anti-masking or anything like that, because I feel like it really has saved lives. I do have trouble breathing with it on though. 6.5 minutes. Yeah, that's it will be tough. Try to just do the best you can with that, but my fear is that people that aren't vaccinated will just run around, that kind of scares me. And I know it's personal choice. I can't say that you have to have a vaccine. I won't say that's not my business. It's not my business to tell someone what to do. But I think it is a lifesaver, and I think it's important. So I agree with vaccinations, but I'm not here to push an agenda on anybody. That's everybody's personal choice. But that is my fear, that people that aren't vaccinated will run around without a mask, and then, I know that with the vaccine, if you contract COVID, it's not supposed to be as bad, but now you can still be really, really sick with it. So, that kind of concerns me. And I'm an older lady. It would be harder on me to recover. Yeah, that's my fear. Of course, you can't, and two, you can't turn it into a witch hunt where you have to show proof or anything like that. That can't be either. That's not the way the world works. And I wouldn't want it to. It's a worrisome time, and it has been for a while. But I do feel like we're getting back more on an even keel, and things are getting better. So, yes, and like White Wabbit has that autoimmune deficiency, I worry about her. I mean, we've all been vaccinated, the ones of us that live, they're going to be around together, but still. And there are people who legitimately cannot, and I know that I have a friend, her son has, he has asthma and some conditions like that, and they won't vaccinate him yet either. Although he's old enough, they won't vaccinate him because of his breathing issues. And that makes it hard because, she still feels like she needs to, even though she got vaccinated, she still feels like she needs to wear her mask to keep him safe. So it's just lots of things like that really is upsetting. I worry that people won't take care of themselves and each other. We're not on this earth alone, y'all. We're here to try to be friends and neighbors to each other. Now, that's not always a popular concept, but we're not here alone. So, well, he has some other things going on too. Arco, hello. Yeah, and we don't know these things either. We don't know that. So, it's worrisome, y'all. At the end of 2019, I lost both my sisters in 2019. We've talked about that before. At the end of 2019, I said 2020's got to be a better year. Whew. Did I not say the wrong thing there? Because 2020 was a rough year. Although 2021 is starting out better and more hopeful. So, hopefully things will, get better. COPD and bronchitis. Yeah, well, he has some issues that, yeah, your brother still, and I think that my son had it. I was supposed to travel to him in February. Yeah, if you have issues, Sam's, it's better that you would wear your mask. Yeah. 2020 said, hold my earrings. No kidding. Yeah, instructor's earrings off and said, hold these earrings. You're not kidding. That's how it went. But I'm pretty sure he had it. I was supposed to travel to him in February of 2020. And that was before everything got announced, what was going on. And I actually got the flu. And I know it was the flu because I was tested for the flu. And I got over it in just a matter of a few days. So it couldn't have been COVID. If it was, I wouldn't have gotten over it that quickly. But he had what they thought was bronchitis. It took him nearly a month and a half to get over it, to stop coughing, to stop being short of breath. I think he had COVID. He was never tested to find out because that was before it all started. But I really think he had COVID. Okay, let's get back to what I'm supposed to be doing here. Y'all, I get off on a tangent. I've missed you guys. I've missed being able to talk to y'all. I really have. So I'm kind of yakking when I should be singing and doing stories. I'm so sorry. But thank you all for hanging around with me, for talking to me. I appreciate it. That's, I know this is, everybody claims this is not IRL, and it's not. It's online. It's virtual. But you guys are as real to me as anybody, because you are the people that show up and talk to me and are friendly with me. So it's like having friends come over and sit on the front porch. I've said that all along. All right, so let me see if I can sing my little my version of rap here. All right, Arco, love you, honey. Take care. Take care. Okay. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Hip, hop, Father's Day rock. Let me see your left foot drop. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Hip, hop, let him know. Let's tell Dad we love him so. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. Hip, hop, let Dad see. He's the best dad for me. Boom, shake it up. Now, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom. Say what? Boom, shake it up. Boom, boom, shake it up. boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Hip, hop, it's so fun. Let Dad know he's number one. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Hip, hop, move your feet. Dancing to the Father's Day beat. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Say what? Shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, shake it up, boom, boom, shake it up. Boom, 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 shake it up. Dancing to the Father's Day beat. Oh, I have so much fun trying these things. Can't do them, but I have so much fun. Try with Mama drinking tea and talking. Oh, yeah. Come right on. I've got a portion. Now, I don't drink tea. I get you some, but I don't drink it. It hurts me. I don't drink it, but I get you some if you want it. There's lots of it to be had. All right. Let's do our story. Now, I don't have a book to show you. Honestly, I could not. Thank you. I couldn't find. I've packed part of my stuff already. I've started packing, although I'm moving will be a couple months down the road. But I'm starting to pack because it'll take me forever. I'm old, you know, and I'm trying to do the packing myself so I can save some money on the move. So part of my stuff's packed, and a lot of my books are already packed. So I didn't dig through the boxes trying to find a book. I just went online and got a book. We're going to do a story called Froggy's Day with Dad. And of course, we know Froggy's a little green frog, and he's cute, and he's all the time embarrassing himself and getting himself in all sorts of scrapes. But anyway, it's by Jonathan London, illustrated by Frank Remkiewicz. And I'm telling you, that's a hard word to say. Remkiewicz or something like that. It's spelled real funny. I have a hard time pronouncing it. But the Froggy series is a really cute series of books. I enjoy their stories because there's a bunch of friends that show up, you know, consistently in the books. But this one, of course, is Mom and Dad and Froggy because it's about Father's Day. Froggy! What? Called Froggy. Rise and shine, said his mom. It's Father's Day. Hooray, said Froggy, and he hopped out of bed, and he flopped into the kitchen. Flop, flop, flop. He'd been waiting a long time. He'd made a special present at school, and he'd been waiting for Father's Day to come, and now he was going to make breakfast for Dad all by himself. He dropped an egg on his foot. Splat! Whoops, said Froggy. Froggy, called his dad. What? What's that funny smell? He burned the toast. You'll see, said Froggy. Then he served his dad breakfast in bed. Happy Father's Day, said Froggy. I made it all by my, oops, it slipped. Splat. Oh, Froggy, said his mom. So she scooped it up, and Froggy's dad took a bite. Thanks, Froggy, said Dad. The eggshells are nice and crunchy. I have another surprise for you, said Froggy. After breakfast, we're going to play golf for Father's Day. It's your favorite game. You're too little to play golf, said Dad, but you're just the right size for miniature golf. Yippee, said Froggy. Let's go. First, you have to get dressed, silly. Oops, said Froggy. And he flopped back to his room to get dressed. Flop, flop, flop. Zap, went on clean underwear. Zip, went on clean shorts. Zim, went on a clean shirt. Zoop, went on his socks. Zip, went on his shoes. And Zat, went on his hat. I'm ready, called Froggy. And he and his dad leapfrogged all the way to the fun park. Flop, flop, flop. First, cried Froggy, let's ride the bumper boats. Now, they went to play golf, right? Yeah, for Father's Day. Okay, then we'll play golf. Froggy sat on his dad's lap and helped steer. Whip, splash, oof, whip, splash, oof. And they bumped into another boat so hard that Froggy bounced into the air. Whee! Turned a somersault and landed upside down in the boat. Thump. Let's go to the batting cage, cried Froggy. Okay, said Dad, then we'll play golf. Froggy put on a helmet. Zap! And then he wound up and swung. Whoosh! Oops! The bat flew out of his hand and hit his dad on the foot. Thunk. Now can we play golf? Asked Dad. Golf, said Froggy. Well, why didn't you say so? Let's go. So they flopped over to play miniature golf. Flop, flop, flop. At the first hole, Froggy wound up and started to swing. "Froggy!" yelled his dad. "What?" "You're facing the wrong way." And he's in the picture, it shows the little girl at the ticket desk, and he's getting ready to hit the ball toward her, and she's going. "Oops," cried Froggy. "I knew that." Froggy turned around, then he wound up and he started to swing. "Wait," said his dad. "First you have to address the ball." "Oh," said Froggy. "Hello, ball." "No," his dad laughed. "I mean, you stand with your feet apart, place the head of the club behind the ball, and then swing." Froggy shrugged, wound up, and swung. Bam, bing, bong! The ball bounced off 3 windmill blades and landed in the hole. Plop! "Hole in one!" cried Froggy. "Holy cow," said Froggy's dad. "That was beginner's luck." "No way," cried Froggy. "I'm a pro." After Dad's turn, it took him 9 times to hit the ball in. Froggy said, "Nice try, Dad." And they flopped to the next hole. Flop, flop, flop. "Now watch me," said Froggy, and he wound up and he swung. Bam, bing, bong, and the ball bounced off of 3 towers of the castle and hit his dad smack in the head. Bonk! And knocked him down. "Oops," cried Froggy, looking more red in the face than green. "Thanks, Froggy," groaned his dad, and he rubbed the bump the size of a golf ball on his head. The rest of the game was fun, though, and especially for Froggy. He dove in a pond beneath the waterfall, flop, flop, splash, and came up with 7 golf balls. Then, when they got back home, Froggy gave his dad his special Father's Day gift he had made. "Happy Father's Day, Dad." His dad tore off the paper. "Yep." "Wow, a mug." "Yep," said Froggy. "I painted the letters all by myself. It says, 'To the best dad I ever had.'" "Thanks," said Froggy. "Thanks, Froggy," said his dad. "This is the best gift I've ever had." I love Froggy. He's cute. Okay. Thank you for the host, White Wabbit. Are you feeling better, sweet girl? You missed me doing rap unless you've been listening. I did a nice little rap hip hop song. You feeling some better? Okay. Now you don't have to be here. Paps is here. He can feel if you need to go lay back down, sweetheart. All right. We're going to sing another quick song and we're going to do our other craft. Daddy is my special friend, the 2 of us are buddies. I really love the things we do, thank you to my daddy. Daddy is my special friend, Daddy is my buddy. I really love the things we do, thank you to my daddy. That one's kind of short and sweet. I found some little short rhymes that were turned into songs I thought would make good little songs for the... Yeah, I will, now that you've warned me, I will say the VOD and then we can upload them later. Okay, we're going to make our last craft. Okay, let me go back to my camera. I told him it's like I'm starting over. I keep forgetting how to do this stuff. We're going to make our super dad. And I had an idea, guys. I was going to tell you all about it. This is made out of a jumbo popsicle stick. If you wanted to take a regular size popsicle stick, which you know is a whole lot smaller, you could put a small cape on it, a small face and everything on it. Make it just like you would make this, but you would put Super Sun on it. And then you'd have a Super Dad and a Super Sun. And, you know, if there's something that your child just wanted to play with, they could have their Super Dad and their Super Sun little puppet that they could play with. But I thought that was cute. Now, if your jumbo popsicle stick is the color of my little one here, you would take the a marker and color it up so far. About that far, you would color it with a marker or with paint, which is what I was going to do if I could have found the brown ones at the store. I was going to color mine up, you know, so far. But I couldn't. All I could find was the colored ones, which, I mean, that works. But you missed the step of getting to color the stick. Okay, so you're going to need color for the cape, and I'm going to use red again, although that looks orange, but it is red, I promise. It doesn't look red, but it is red. But the lights make it look orange, but it's red, fire engine red. Okay, So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay my thing on here, and I'm going to, here's how I did this yesterday. I just kind of drew out a little bit this way and out a little bit this way, and then just angled it down. And then cut it, and you can size it. I had to cut it off, it was a little bit too long. Scissors. Okay, so you're going to cut out your cape. I'll need that again in a minute. Okay. Okay. Now, see, the cape's way too long because you want your head to stick over and your bottom to stick over. So I'm going to cut this off again. What about there? I'm going to cut it again. This is all trial and error. You just kind of go at it till you get it the way you want it. There we go. Now we've got the cape. Okay. Now, I'm going to lay my clipboard up here again so that I can glue on it. Yeah, you could. You could still color it if you wanted to, yeah. Yeah. But see, this one's blue all over, so I just left it blue. So what I'm going to do is now is I'm going to put some glue in the middle to glue my popsicle stick down. And I'm going to try not to use too much because on my example, I had way too much glue and glue went everywhere. Here we go. Got my, see if I can center him up just a little bit. Okay. Got my cape on. Okay. Now, I knew I'd need that red paper back. We're going to do a rectangle for the face. There's going to be my face. Now, before I put that on there, let's see. No, better put that on first so I can push it down. Then put the googly eyes on. I knew I did this. I did it backwards yesterday, so I was trying to remember how to do it. Okay, so let's put some glue on here. And I'm using the liquid glue because I thought it would hold this better. This is a little bit heavier project than the other one we did. Okay, then get it where you want it, then kind of push it down. Of course, that glue's just going to wiggle around, so you're going to have to let it sit there and kind of. So while we're trying to let that glue hold for just a second, let's do our circle. Now, I have a circle left over from yesterday that I made. However, it's small. I think I want a bigger circle. I don't think that circle's big enough. So what I did, and you know me, I can't draw worth diddly squat. You lay my fella over there. So what I do is I found something round. This is my pencil sharpener that I keep here on my desk, and it's the perfect size for most of these things that we do. So I just take my pencil sharpener and I trace it. Now, if you are a good freehand drawer and you can draw a nice circle, all well and good. If not, do like I do and find you something to trace, because I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Okay, so then we'll cut that out. Lay that over there out of the way. Well, wait, I love those hearts. They're beautiful. I got a notification that told me that my TeePublic was in, sis, just as I went on the air. So they're either in the mailbox or on my front porch. I'm not sure which. I'll have to go look after stream. But I think my t-shirts that I ordered are here. Do you have a link, White Wabbit, that you can stick in the chat? She's got some really neat merch. Or is my merch thing still the right one? I had a merch at some point. Is it still the right one? Okay, so this is going to be our medallion thing on the front of our thing. Now I'm going to write on it before we glue it on. Thank you, honey. That she has a new White Wabbit picture for Pride Month, guys. That's gorgeous. She took her White Wabbit logo and she put the rainbow effect around it. I wish I'd have brought one in here. I bought a notebook and it's adorable, simply adorable. There's the link to find it. She has mugs and I don't know what she got throws. She's got mugs and those things you hang, and she's got tote bags and notebooks and t-shirts and sweatshirts and long sleeve shirts, but it's adorable. It's simply adorable. I think it turned out so pretty. I had it laying on the coffee table the other day, and a lady came by and she said that is adorable. She said, I love that notebook. So tapestry, thank you. I could not think of what it was called to save me. Y'all, I'm slow today. Okay, so we're going to make our super dads. So we're just going to put SD for super dad, and I like to use the little dots on the end for the fancy effect. Super dad. Okay, come on now. So we're going to put him right here in the middle for the front for the medallion thing. So let's put some tape on there. Y'all, I am not with it today. Let's put some glue on there. Phew, good gravy. Super dad. And then we're going to put googly eyes on our face up there. Let me get my little googly eyes over here. I had them laid out. And I always try things the hard way. I tried putting the tape on the eye and then laying it down. That don't work so great. Yeah, they're not hard at all. They're real simple. And that's the reason I kind of wanted to do the card this week, because that way people would have time to make it ahead to actually give next week. And we'll do something else again next week. I'm just not sure what yet. I got a couple things on the maybe list. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to leave that to dry. Here's the one that I made for an example. And then this is the one we made today. Super Dad. Oh, I forgot his mouth. Wait a minute. Yeah, the shipping was pretty high on what I bought too, but I bought them anyway because I wanted them. I don't know what's going on with the shipping. Probably because the world's been shut down. There we go. There's the mouth. I forgot the mouth, you guys. Now it looks right. Okay. So there it is. There's the one we made today. Hello, Space Owls. Super Dad. And like I said, if you wanted to take a small popsicle stick, these are the jumbo ones. If you want to take a small one and put a cape and a face on it, a smaller version, you could have Super Dad and Super Son or Super Daughter, Super Kid, however you want to phrase it. And then, you know, your child could play with them then. If this was something, if you didn't want to make it to give to Dad, this might be something you want to let your child play with. It would work either way. Now, I was going to tell you something else too about this. Where's the one that's dry? This is the one that's dry. I don't want to keep waving the wet one around. It's still dry. It's still drying. I'm afraid the eyes will fall off. I keep waving around. Here's something else you can do. If you wanted to do this and you didn't like the square face, you could do a round face and put the mouth and everything on the circle, and you could instead of doing a circle here, you could do like a triangle or a rectangle or a square or something for the medallion. But you could do round if you wanted to. I also saw some made with large clothespins that had like a round knob at the top. So there's lots of various ways that you could vary this. Yes, you could. Yeah, you could. Yeah, or yarn, or you could use like pom-poms if you wanted to stick a pom-pom on top or something, or a bow, even if you wanted to use like ribbon and make a little bow or something. Yeah, there's all kinds of really neat ideas that you could, and see, that's what I said. I kind of like to show you what I've found, and then you can take it and run with it and make it something different. But yeah, I think that's really neat. Okay, so let me close my glue and wipe the top off, because if I don't, then I can't get it open the next time I use it. Okay, and make sure the glue stick is closed. I'll put my glue back over here. Guys, I try to put stuff in the general area it belongs, because if I don't, then I go looking for it and I can't find it. My scissors and my marker and my pencil up. Okay, pick up all my trash. So let's look at what we made today, and we'll sing our last song here in just a minute. We made Super Dad out of popsicle sticks, and then we made Father's Day cards. Thumbs up for the best dad. So one we made today, one I made as an example. And then you can have them, if you wanted to have them, like draw a picture inside first, put a picture of the child, whatever, you know, on the inside, and then do the writing, and then trace the little ham. Okay, I will. I was planning on doing words on stream though. But I can take a break and check with you. Okay, so let me turn this off. Where's my camera? Okay, let me turn the camera back off. Okay, I got one more song to do. I only did one story today, you guys. Getting started back after 3 weeks, this took me a little bit. But, you know, the getting ready part went really well. Yesterday morning, I sat down at the computer, and in 2 hours, I had my songs picked out, and I had my story picked out and typed and all that stuff. It takes me a little bit to get everything done, but I did pretty good with it. Okay, so let's sing our last song, and then we'll review what we've done on stream. So let me turn my PDF back on. Okay, we're going to Skinamarinkydink. And I know we've done this song before, but I like it. It's a really neat song, and it's an I love you song, and that's what I wanted to end with. So, Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, I love you. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, I love you. I love you in the morning and in the afternoon. I love you in the noontime underneath the moon. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, I love you. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, Dad, I love you. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, Happy Father's Day to you. I love Dad in the morning and in the afternoon. I love Dad in the evening and underneath the moon. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, Dad, I love you. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo, Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to you. Skinamarinkydink-doo. Oh, sometimes they're just for me, guys. Okay, so let's review. We have done 2 crafts. We did Super Dad, and we did the best thumbs up for the best dad. Both of them are real simple, real easy. You should have the supplies already in your house if you are a parent that does crafts at all, because most of this stuff is pretty standard. So we did 2 crafts. We did Froggy's, what was the name of it? Froggy's Day with Dad. I couldn't remember what it was called. Froggy's Day with Dad, the story about Froggy and his dad going golfing for Father's Day. And then we have done several songs, and so let's review those really quickly. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. We did I love my daddy, I love my daddy, I love my daddy, yes I do. And then we did Boom Shake It Up, boom shake it up, boom boom shake it up, boom shake it up, boom boom shake it up, boom shake it up, boom boom shake it up, boom shake it up, boom boom shake it up. Hip hop Father's Day rock, let me see your left foot drop now, boom shake it up, boom boom shake it up. There's my rap, my hip hop wabbit. We did Daddy is my special friend. Daddy is my special friend. The two of us are buddies. And I'm not on key. I really love the things we do. Thank you to my daddy. I'm off key again. And then, of course, Skinamarinkydink. Skinamarinkydinky-dink, Skinamarinky-doo. I love you. So those are the things that we have done today. Let me pop that off. I hope everybody has enjoyed Mom's Kids Corner's return. I've been out for 3 weeks. Like I said, my in-person life took over. It was just a lot. I had to do some traveling. I had to buy a house. I had to go to a family reunion. I've just had a lot of things going on. But soon, hopefully within the next couple of months, I will be moved into my new place, and I will be 5 minutes from White Wabbit, which is thrilling me because Aldette, hello darling. I will be near family again. I will be 5 minutes from her. I will be 30 minutes from Aldette and 30 minutes from my brother. So whenever they tease me and say, she's making potato soup for supper, I can say, give me 30 minutes and I'll be there. It's not like I'm 2.5 hours away. I will be 30 minutes from my brother, so, and from Aldette, my sister-in-law. So it's great to have the prospect of family close by again. Yeah, it really is. Space Owls, I love you, honey. All right, here's what I'm going to do. I need to go to the restroom and check on White Wabbit really quickly. So if you all can give me 5, 6, 7 minutes, long enough to run to the restroom and grab me some sort of a snack, because my stomach says thinks my throat's been cut. I'll grab something to snack on while we're playing. We will do a hour or so of words on string if everybody wants to hang around and play. So I will put the Be Right Back screen up, do my restroom run and my snack run and all that stuff, and then we can do words on string. Deal? Can anybody stay? I was going to see, does anybody want to stay around and play? If not, I mean, I can always end. But I thought since I was returning, maybe people might want to play a little bit of words on string, since I feel pretty decent today. Some days I just feel so bad and I'm thinking I cannot do anything extra today. So, hi, I love my highs. Poor little White Wabbit. I had specific things that I wanted her to make for me, and she made them, bless her heart. Okay, I'm not seeing a yay or a nay, so anybody gonna say yes, I'll stay or not? Oh, I love you too, honey. Okay, well, I'm gonna put on the Be Right Back screen, and I will come back, and if we don't have enough people, we can always end then. So, everyone, just let me run to the restroom, and I will be back hopefully less than 10 minutes. 10 minutes at the most, so I'm gonna put that on and mute everything, and I'll be back.